Good morning or evening, friends. This is JP with Wise Guys Gaming, and I want to have a little second to talk about Mortal Kombat 1. There's been a lot of discussion coming around where people are saying that it's not as strong as it should be, and they're wondering what's going on. It's Mortal Kombat. It's one of the kings of fighting games. Why is it not getting the draw? There's some argument about the competitive side of it and whether or not NetherRealm Studios, but actually not NetherRealm Studios, Warner Brothers specifically, is supporting them like they should. There's all these kinds of questions because, like on the tournament level, I think they're, if you win the Mortal Kombat tournament, I think it's like a $30,000 prize or something like that. And some pro players are like, dude, that's, but what I'm gonna do with $30,000? I need more. Which I grew up in an era where playing video games for a living was not a thing, or at least it wasn't like this. Like, you couldn't just compete like that. There weren't teams and courses about video games in school and whatnot. So it's weird to me that this is a thing. However, we're also in an age where Street Fighter is giving away like $1 million for a first prize. So people are looking around and they're like, well, why is Mortal Kombat getting the short end of the stick when they are teamed up with not just NetherRealm Studios, which I wouldn't imagine they have a super great deal of money, but Warner Brothers sure does. And you telling me you can't put some of that Space Jam money or that Multiverses money to this? Multiverses, you created the whole game and you couldn't just give it to this IP that you already have? That's the question. But that, to me, does not explain necessarily why people are not watching. And a lot of people have hit on this, but some of the reason people aren't really that interested is because the game, to me at least, sometimes it feels boring. Some of the strong stuff feels boring. Riddle me this. Have you played online and had this happen to you? Let's see. We're going to, whoops. So it's going to go. How many times have you had that happen to you? I think that's some of the most boring thing in this game. But it's relatively effective. And then you can just go back and... right? How many times have you had that happen in the game? Hide behind Shadow Clone. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop. And you don't wake up. What is that? What's the other one? That's it. And then, of course, which I think is the biggest culprit, and that's the 2-button meta, I call it. And the 2-button meta is essentially this. Oh, you went low. Come back over. Oh, you went low. Come back over. Went high that time. You see how easy that was? Whoops. Let's do one more. See if I can't hit it. I can do that though. It probably won't give me the full thing. So this is with no bar, right? And we're clearing 25%. Really easy. And that's something off of an overhead, which is something that can be used a lot. And if you want to spin the bar, oh, I can't do it now. But if the slide hits, there it goes. That's 305 damage. Off of a relatively nice overhead. Like on wake up, when you're looking for this. Oh, by the way. Whoops. We're back in there. So whether I go high or low, I can get a combo without ever using any meter. I repeat. So there's really no incentive to do much else other than this. And if you play this game at a low level and you just keep running into this all day, you are not going to watch a tournament because, especially if you don't know a lot about it, you don't want to see that all day. And on some tournaments, they end up doing this at some point because it's a very quick, easy damage. It's kind of like with King of Fighters or Dragon Ball Fighters, where every now and again you catch them doing like a one button combo where they just mash the button and they get the full combo. Well, instead of that, it's just 2 buttons on this. It's not hard at all. And the problem isn't that Sub-Zero has this. That's not the problem. The problem is that multiple characters have this. And it's so frustrating. I'm pretty sure Raiden has one.
Liu Kang.
Oh, he does. Liu Kang has one, for sure. I know Liu Kang, Raiden, Johnny Cage has a version of it. All these characters have this. What? 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm sorry. 1, 2. 1, 2. 32%. Ladies and gentlemen, just for curiosity's sake, how much damage does the Ultra do? Or the Fatal Blow? 35%. Not really 35%. Actually, on Reptile, it's exactly 35%. So, off of this right here, instead of burning your 1 Fatal Blow, does similar amount of damage. Well, the full thing does. That was 30 without even doing a special. That's nuts. I could just mash that at the end. And that's 30 damage. I'm just saying that so many combos ending like this is not a good thing. I think more combos should be more interesting. I just hate that the meta has kind of gone into that. And it's not, at least for me, I'm speaking for myself here. I don't think all the characters have it. Like, I don't think Reiko has a good bounce up combo. Havoc. Quan Chi has a bunch of bouncing combos, but I think most of them require a meter of some sort. No, some of them don't. Now that I remember that. You know, a lot of these characters just don't have those resources without having to burn something. Even Li Mei. Wait. No, I'll do that. Even Li Mei, who is somebody I enjoy, she has something that's kind of cheesy, but it requires you to do a little something different, just a scotch. So instead of repeating it, I can do this. Whoops. If I can remember the buttons. That's 26. 28. 33. That's relatively easy damage off of this. You gotta hit that low first though. And here's the kicker between all of it. And what people will say is, yeah, but those attacks are unsafe. Well, that's where the cameo system comes up. So now, my thing that's terribly unsafe is a little less unsafe. And if you try to punish it and you don't punish it right, I can go back into it because again, this doesn't cost me anything. 36% damage now. So if you stopped me, now you're getting punished for more damage. It's just so weird. I think part of what I like about Street Fighter 6 right now is that it's a little more freeform with stuff. Even though you see a lot of the same combos, especially the way the drive system works, I feel like you can do a lot more. Mortal Kombat has always had an issue with me. I've always had an issue with it because of the dial-a-combo system, where basically you have to learn combos and how to fit your specials into combos instead of learning moves and trying to fit your specials in, or your moves into combos and your combos into specials. The whole thing just, it's weird to me. But that's been my hiccup with Mortal Kombat. Only in this game has it become something where, like the little basic combos where it's just bounce, 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 oh. It just feels like it's not that much, right? It feels like I'm not working, or I'm not really getting a lot out of it because the game is not really incentivizing the characters who can't do that or who don't really have that option. It really incentivizes you to play the people that you normally see. Now, on tournament level, you see a lot of different characters. But when you're going that ladder, you see a lot of smokes with your mix-ups. You see a lot of Scorpions. Scorpion is the king of this, by the way, because Scorpion, honestly, is a bad character. Or, let me say this, not a bad character. He doesn't have as much as everybody else in the game. But he's got that. And you can, I don't remember the combo for that, though. But even that! 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me see, can I do it on the ground? Cause that would be amazing. 1, 2, 1, 2. I want to see if I can do that dash on the ground. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how to control them well enough because I haven't really practiced them. Yep, there it goes. 289. No meter. And I'm not good, guys. I'm not good. So the fact that I can pull this off that fast, I'm just saying. And most people that you see this. You see what I'm saying? I can't. Oh my gosh. And again, I'm not saying this is all of Mortal Kombat 1. I'm saying you see this a lot when you play on the ladder. And sometimes when you're watching tournament, you see the same thing. You see the exact same thing. And this is kind of boring. And I know all fighting games have this to an extent, right? All fighting games have optimized combos, and you'll see the same combos over and over again. But what I found is, with optimized combos, we respect the ones that are difficult to do. These don't feel difficult to do. That doesn't feel that hard to do. It's timing. I just got to work on the timing to get that together. And again, now we're doing mix-ups. Where you get this. Whoops. See what I mean? I don't like that. Look. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did this? How much does this do? I'm sorry. I've kind of got myself crazy over the absurdity of it all. It's almost 40%. Now on that one, I did burn through 2 of my my cameo, but I'm already up to a cameo. Now, I've whined and complained long enough about this because I feel like that makes this game boring. I do. So lest I give you the impression that that's all there is for this game to have, that that's all there is to offer, and that's the game is awful. Let me show you what I do like about this game and what this game could be. Like, it's in there to be this, because this is from the same game. So just walk with me for a second as we go into this, all right? Moving to that match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've talked a big game, and I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Sorry, you need a drink of water right quick. Believe it or not, this is like the third time I've recorded this. I want to make sure I do this right, because I feel like I do a lot of whining about this game, and it's easy to say, well, if you don't like the game that much, just stop playing. It's that simple. But I do kind of like the game. There are things I love about the game, and one of them is Li Mei. This is what I thought I wanted the game to be. Look at how Li Mei moves. That jump, I don't like that jump. I feel like every time I say look at how Li Mei moves, I see that jump, and it just feels so slow and flighty, like it's like a lob. I hate that. I don't know why the jump feels like that, but watch her. You dig what I'm saying? The speed, the setups, the motion, everything just feels so good the way that plays. And I wanted more characters to feel like that. I wanted more matches to feel like that. I want to feel like I'm in control. I want to feel like I'm having fun. I want to feel like I can be creative. Remember the Li Mei combos I showed you? Yeah, this guy's not doing those. Not doing those at all. Remember the 2-button meta where ba 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 for 30-something damage? You're not getting that with this. You're getting a whole different game right now. Now, they've got some cool stuff in this game. You got Sindel being able to stop your cameo. You got Havoc has that nice little thing where he has the unblockable neck snap thing. It's fun. It's cool. I enjoy that. We need more stuff that feels fun. I don't think, for whatever reason, they incentivize doing like repeating combos. And it's just, it's weird. Like, they've incentivized that, and so we get a lot more of the repeats instead. And when I say incentivized, I mean you can get, again, 30% off of boom, boom. Look at this. That's cool. That feels creative. It does good damage. I want to do more combos like that. But your character might not be able to do that. And if they can't, that's fine. But if I have trouble getting stuff like that going, but I know I can just go back 2, 3, back 2, 3, jump, or even better with like that scorpion combo I did, back cameo, or back 2 cameo, back 2 cameo, back 2 3, back 2 3, back 2 spear, back 2 3, back 2, and then dash. That's it. It doesn't. It loses a lot of its flavor. It loses a lot of its entertainment value. And I can't blame anybody for saying, I don't want to watch any more of this, because when I play online, it just feels like I'm running into the same stuff over and over again. And even if the pros do it, I want to see it different. I know there's a lot of people talking about whether the pros are different in games, whether it should be more entertaining because the pros do it, because you only see the same characters, you only see the same things. Maybe, maybe not, right? Maybe not. But this game has a bunch of characters that do the same thing. It may not be the same character. They have a bunch of characters that basically do the same thing. They do these little launch juggle combos, and it's just and it feels so sad and boring. And I think for a casual player like myself, that's not appealing. It's not appealing for that. Watching this Li Mei dance around the screen. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a killer. That's right, killer. Anyway, I'd like to see more of that, and I hope that NetherRealm does that. I think they had a pretty good change of things with both Omni-Man and Quan Chi. I think both of them do some really interesting things. Quan Chi more so than Omni-Man. But I want the game to feel good. I want it to feel like movement's fun. I want it to feel like the game is fun. And a lot of that, I think, just falls apart, and I hate it. I really do. I only criticize Mortal Kombat 1 because I want it to be better. I want more than one game. And right now it's Street Fighter 6 and Grand Blue's Fantasy Versus, man. Those are fun. And I want Mortal Kombat 1 to be up there. Oh, Tekken 8 looks good too, but we'll see. Either way, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Leave me a comment if you love it or hate it. Peace out.